Now, let us analyze this. Even if Chelsea management had told Enzo Maresca that they expect him to, qualify Chelsea into the Champions League in 2 seasons, was it really necessary for him to come out and say it in the open? That is the question. But even if he was given 2 seasons to break Chelsea into the Champions League, what stops him from doing so in his first season in order to show his ambition as a manager, to show his quality as a manager? So because Chelsea management told him that they are giving him 2 seasons to be able to bring Chelsea back into the Champions League, is that why he is reluctant that whenever Chelsea loses game, he will just go to a press conference and go, after all, he's been given 2 seasons to, qualify Chelsea back to the Champions League? This manager is not ambitious. Even when Lampard was given the job, despite the fact that Chelsea was banned from signing players, he was still charged to break Chelsea into the top 4 in his first season, and he eventually did. But if you go through Chelsea's managerial record, you find out that Lampard is the second worst or the third worst manager in the Chelsea history. But Lampard managed to qualify Chelsea to the Champions League in his first season without spending a kobo. And Enzo Maresca is here with all the signings available at Chelsea. He is saying, boldly saying, that Chelsea management gave him 2 seasons to break Chelsea back into the top 4. Can you imagine? To be honest with you, if I were Chelsea management, okay, well, they were the ones that made the decision anyway, so you don't expect them to take action. After all, this is what they told them. Enzo Maresca is now claiming that this is his first season. If Chelsea hadn't, had issues with Mauricio Pochettino would have continued from where he stopped last season. So by this season, he would have known the players to brought in order to continue to steer the ship. And by this time, we should be talking about competing for the title, not even just breaking into the top 4. But they sacked Mauricio Pochettino and replaced him with this very manager, giving him 2 seasons. These guys are now running Chelsea like Arsenal. Unai Emery that managed to take them to the UEFA Cup final. And after they lost to Chelsea, eventually they sacked him and brought Arteta with no managerial experience whatsoever to begin to manage the team, and they are expecting to win the title. Chelsea is now operating in the same level as Arsenal, and that will be our greatest undoing. We used to be an ambitious club. Roman Abramovich built this winning mentality in Chelsea, in the Chelsea DNA, and we ought to have continued on that path. But these people came in with different ideas, with different philosophies. When you expect them to go out there and sign and establish players to come and help this team, they will go and sign one 19 or 18-year-old boy. No ambition whatsoever. And this is the kind of manager they appointed, giving him 2 seasons to break into the top 4. What happens to the likes of Aston Villa that broke into the top 4? What happened to them? What was their budget? But this man is boldly telling us to our faces that he was given 2 seasons. Imagine the impunity. I've been defending this manager from the beginning, and I have always continued to say that he needs time, he needs good players to be able to achieve them. But this, his latest remark, is a no-no for me. And I believe so many Chelsea fans share in the same sentiment.